All right, guys, we got another F-150 here, 10-speed. What do you guys think is wrong with this one? We only have 44,000 miles on this unit. Oh yeah, she don't even want to shift out of third. This is tough here, man. Shift, girl. Shift, girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We definitely got something going on. She did not want to shift right there. See what she does on a downshift. A lot of times these 10R80s will have harsh downshifts as often as upshifts. So far, so good. It's not good for some reason. Oh yeah, holy cow. If you guys own a 10-speed, you know what I'm feeling right now. So we're gonna get this thing out and we're gonna tear it down. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we find. If I had to guess, we're gonna see something going on with the CDF drum.
See a lot of the metal.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. So it's stuck here on this magnet. Front support, A clutch spring, it's the B clutches, and the one-way.
All right, guys, it is apart, and let me show you what we found. All right, so we built a little bit of this so far. This is the CDF drum. This is the original one. This is a new one. We've already stacked it up, the new pistons and all, seals, clutches. So inside of here, there is the bushing right here. Let's see it better on this side. So that bushing is supposed to be level with the top of where that bevel is right there. You can see on the new one, check it out, see how that one is level with the bevel. So what happens is that bushing right there slides down. You can actually see one of the feed holes for the ply for the clutches showing right there behind that. Get this thing to focus, see that? So what that does is, so what'll happen, guys, is when this right here moves, you see this is the new one. We'll overlay some B-roll here of the old one where it'll tear this seal right here. When this seal tears, have a major fluid loss, a fluid pressure loss, and we can't apply the clutches like we're supposed to. So this is the issue every single time on the 10 speeds. One other issue we see a lot on this thing is the outer shell. That's on the inside here. The F clutches go in here and spline, and they will beat the inside of this outer shell out. You see the little tings in there where it beats on them, and it'll get stuck in there and cause a lot of intermittent problems with the 10R80. So this is pretty much a standard rebuild here. We're gonna do the updated CDF drum, got the updated outer shell, putting all new clutches, seals. We're gonna do a new valve body and a new converter. That way we can give you a 2-year warranty on this thing. If you're looking to have one rebuilt, give us a holler. But yeah, Jake's gonna get this thing stacked up. We're gonna get it put in the case and get it back in the truck. Let's see how this thing shifts. So this thing is together. We still got our whole stack here. Gonna put that in that case over there. And we got our front support built. This is B clutches, A piston, A clutches stack up right here. New converter, new valve body. We don't replace the pumps very often on these. They really don't tear up. Every now and then we'll see one that's whining or something, but usually that's because it got ran low on fluid. But yeah, this thing is flying wrenches certified, or as I like to say, it is Jacobified. And we're also gonna get a extended black PPE pan. This is the black and brush, coming 3 different colors. If you want one, they're on sale. www.flyingwrenches.com. Go get you one. There she went. Now A clutches, front support, valve body, torque converter, pan, and she is done, baby. Tell them what happens when you stack these in backwards.
It does shift 1 through 10.
It does set a code though for A clutch apply time. Huh?
Like putting it in.
Yeah, it's backwards. How you're supposed to do it's technically backwards from what you would normally stack. the pressure plate goes first and then the wave spring goes on top. A little odd, but
Because they operate from the other direction.
yeah, see how they push this way, so you got to think of it as going in backwards instead of something pushing from this direction. Yeah, you bring your 10-speed over, you never know, you might get featured in a video. Shout out to Mr. Chris, this is his. He brought this thing all the way over from Georgia. All right, so that what he just put in there is that's the bearing and the selective shim for the stack height for this front support. This is what would be a pump in like older transmissions, but in these, our pump is like this style, so it's in the bottom, so we don't have a pump. It's just called a front support. It's all about velocity and acceleration. You gotta pick it up and you gotta pop. Nope, didn't go. I know this doesn't look right, but this is legitimately the way you got to get them in. So once it goes, yeah, because you can't just like lightly push it in, because we're trying to seal several Teflon seals on the back. We also got this going in around the side, so it's a little tight, but once she goes, she's in there. And for all you old heads out there that love to say, oh, you got to air test them to make sure. Well, these 10 speeds are a royal pain in the rear end to air test. They cross leak from all these holes. So say this is the A clutch. I don't know what they are. Say this is the A clutch. We put it here. It's going to leak out of all these other different holes. And even when you do get them all stocked up or plugged up where you can air test it, you really can't even hear what's going on. Every one of them sounds like a leak on it, Jake.
Yeah.
It's really a pointless test. I've only done the air testing on these in certain situations. You know, when we're having a problem we can't really figure out. And even then, it really doesn't help. So no air testing on this bad boy. We just put her together and cross our fingers.
This little 1/4 inch would take these out without any problem.
I bet. This thing is bad, dude. This thing is not short on speed sensors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 speed sensors on this transmission. So this thing, it always knows what's going on. I remember the first time I ever seen one of these wiring harnesses, and I was like, just jaw dropped, dude. I was like, what the hell? How do they have this many wires in a transmission? You know, I ain't never seen that many damn
all
wires.
the old ones have what? I thought it was this.
Well, yeah, we forgot this 10 times. Probably this. I remember we done this one time. We forgot to damn put this one in. And we got done, and yeah, she was not happy about that.
No.
Anybody that builds these things for a living tells you they don't make no mistakes. They're full of shit. The true definition of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yeah, expecting a different result. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So what is this you're putting on right here?
This is the electric pump for the
auxiliary pump, right?
Yeah,
For the auto start stop.
Yeah.
Cool.
Helps maintain pressure while your vehicle shuts off at every red light.
So what's the little trick we said about the tube? If you leave this tube off right here, apparently auto start stop doesn't work.
If you leave the seal off.
The seal off. That's what it is, not the tube.
When you put the tube on.
That makes absolutely zero sense. I'm known to forget that plug for some reason.
I hate it anyway. Shouldn't be on the vehicle.
It will set a wrench light if you don't put that on. So that is the pump going on. There's a gear inside of here that is driven off of a gear inside of the front support. It actually sits right here, and then that gear is driven off another gear that goes around here. You can see the little flat spots in there where the converter drives this gear, then that drives this gear. So now for the brain of this whole operation, this is the valve body. This is what controls. Solenoids are here to turn things on and off. Then we have valves in here that direct the fluid flow to where we need it to go to get our clutches to apply. So this is a brand new one. We always put a brand new one on it in our experience. It's just generally a good idea if you want this thing to hold up. Can he do it? Can he do it first try? It's a little bit of finagling goes on here because you got to get this connector plugged up actually before you get the valve body in. If you do it after, it won't fit. So you got a total of 11 bolts you got to take out to get that off. 11 bolts and one connector. Actually makes for a pretty easy valve body change if you have to ever do one on one of these. So do we replace these pan gaskets, Jake?
Not unless there's an issue.
And how many times we see issues?
Very slow.
It's not very often you guys are going to hear me say this, but Ford actually did something smart here. They stopped using shit pan gaskets and they give you a really nice one, this metal with a pressed in rubber. And these things don't leak. Even though this one here looks a little cruddy, I'm telling you, we'll clean it up, we'll put it back on this thing, and it won't have a problem. Nope. As soon as we say something, look at this, man, look at this. You can always reuse that. Oh my God, man. It's not gonna work. That thing, no way it's gonna work. Oh, why is this converter blue? Well, that's because we don't buy them from Ford. We get them remanned, a company called Precision. Yeah, but anyways, we get these built by Precision, a lot cheaper, about half the price of what we can get them from Ford. And we've had really good luck with them. I mean, we put in probably 25 or 30 of these things in the last 12 months, and I've had absolutely zero issues out of them. You ain't got no pan gasket, do you?
I doubt it.
We don't have them because we don't ever have to damn replace them. Yeah, we're starting to accumulate plastic pans. If any of you guys want these, they're for sale. But we don't have a pan gasket. Look what we found back here. That'll be a good one. Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. Don't touch it. All right, guys. So I was slacking a little bit on recording, so I didn't really get to going back in with this one. This is extremely fast. Sorry I didn't get y'all any footage, but I promise this is the same truck. See, same oil change message, same 44 253 that was on it originally. So y'all remember before we were having some weird problems. It did not like third gear, and then we also noticed 10th gear was not very great as well. But I'll show you guys how this thing shifts now. We're already in third. We didn't even feel it. Look at that. Beautiful, baby. Straight 3 to 5. You guys own a 10-speed, you know they skip gears. That's normal, especially when you have stock tuning in them. Smooth. Holy cow, guys. We got it. We're almost there. That's 8th gear. We got 2 more to go. If we see 2 more gears, we're ready to rock. 9. Come on, give me 10. Give me 10, baby. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. 10R80 success. We give a 2-year unlimited mile warranty. If you want your transmission built, you can hit us up on social media. We have our email posted pretty much everywhere, and our phone number's on a few social media sites as well. So yeah, if you got a 10-speed, you need it fixed, you need a 2-year unlimited mile warranty on it, give us a holler. Peace out, guys.